Hey guys, Awesome Alberto here, and wow, I am actually I had no problems in that recording. Pretty good. This will probably be my last in the session. Okay, I don't have anything else there left to do, so let's go ahead and play as Bentley for once, and this gives me a little bit of time to explain Bentley. Bentley had a lot of character development between the past 3 games. Went from being that shy, smart little turtle that we all know and love that doesn't really like to go out in the field, to actually bucking up and went to the field in Slide 2, only to have our first casualty while getting rid of the hate trip and planting bombs in Clockla's mouth. In case you haven't seen that episode, the final episode of Slide 2, Band of Thieves. But Bentley was going in to remove the hate chip, had to plant bombs, got the hate chip though, but Clockla's jaw collapsed, and right on Bentley. Murray rushed over as fast as he could, got the jaw open, but it was already too late. He had to pick Bentley up from his shell because he could not feel his legs. Bentley has lost the ability to walk, hence the wheelchair.
Click the L3 button to find a job.
I know we saw. I'm trying to bring up an emotion, touching moment.
Hey Sly, you better get over here. My sources tell me that Octavio has hired the Blue Viper Gondola gang to take out Carmelita.
The Blue Vipers? Those guys are nasty. We've got to get to them before they get to her.
She's off on her daily patrol. The thugs can't be far behind.
On my way. Just make sure to have one of those police boats hot-wired by the time I get there.
Let's see. Just cross the blue wire with the red wire and shazam!
Just in time. There go the Vipers.
I'll shoot. You drive, Sly.
Probably one of my favorite missions in the game, and it's like the second job. But
This canal is packed with shipping. Make sure to jump, leave, or we're sunk. Let's take these guys out.
I have boats. They gotta jump over with the X button. R1 to shoot. Also shoot in short bursts because your gun does overheat. Gosh, actually also shoot those debris out, but really, who cares? It's easy to jump over. But back to Bentley. As you can see, he's back out in the field, though admittedly in a wheelchair. But don't let that stop you from thinking highly about Bentley. He's still the smartest guy we know, and also probably the most, you know, well-rounded, not well-rounded, but the most versatile. I don't know if that's the right word, but he can do pretty much anything still, even in the wheelchair. I mean, look, he's driving the. Now he can actually jump higher now, pretty high now. He can still pickpocket pretty well too, which he didn't even get the chance to pickpocket in the last game. So he just got an upgrade, I guess, if that's what you want to say. A pretty rough upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. Don't really, ow. Jump too soon, yes, you can get damaged by the bridges. Really don't know what else to say to explain it. The only other person I can think about with an injury being this unique is basically Tony Stark. Think about it, he got hit by his own missile and had shrapnel large in his system. If it wasn't for the electromagnet that he's been holding on to for so long, he would have died because the shrapnel would have gotten to his heart. But because of the electromagnet, his chest piece You guys don't remember. That was explained in the first Iron Man. He, even in the beginning, for so long, while kidnapped, he had to lug a giant car charger back, basically, to jump that electromagnet. So, something you really gotta think about. I mean, yeah, that was a great injury to him. He was out for a pretty long time, and then he even had to work under horrible conditions. I mean, if you can think of anybody else, put in the comments. You can also make the same comparison to Stephen Hawking. I mean, he's still a genius and still finding out equations to this day. I mean, do I even need to reference the black hole theory? I mean, it was a great theory. It wasn't completely right, but still, no one else... I was almost done, too. I was busy explaining about Bentley, which I don't mind playing this. Like I said, it's my favorite. But there's very few people who can come back from an injury like that and still do as much as I can. Like Bentley, or Stephen Hawking, or even Tony Stark himself. I'm trying to think of a few other people. I did actually, ironically, today I think Kiwi actually retweeted one of the amazing things about a girl who basically had no arms. I think she was in some kind of accident. It didn't really say in the description, but she actually still does art. Like, she was an artist. So, and she had this beautiful picture of a bird, and she all did it with a brush in her mouth, which I can't even do with my own hands. So, drawing me. Even with a keyboard and mouse and a whole bunch of editing, I probably still couldn't draw a half-decent painting. So it's always this stuff you have to think about. And going back to Murray, he put all that blame on himself. Even though it's not his fault, it was just a freak accident. Imagine, you know, how Bentley felt. I mean, he was probably in so much pain he thought he couldn't do anything else again with his gang, because remember, they're the best of friends, meeting up at that orphanage. Been together for the whole lives. But with the blessed of his knowledge, he is back with us. So, there's be so many moments you can talk about different types of morals and stuff. Just life lessons you have to learn about. That is just taught through just with Bentley's character by himself, not even the rest of the Cooper gang.
Way to go! That's the end of the Blue Vipers.
And I actually I did well on that one. I don't know what the hell happened on my first run, but
another uneventful patrol. This city's beautiful, but a bit quiet for my taste.
I hope you realize that by saving Carmelita, we're only making our operation here more difficult.
Maybe so, but what's the fun in stealing if there's nobody trying to catch you? Besides, she's helped us out in the past.
That, and you've got a thing for her.
And I've got a thing for her. Look, I'll stash this boat. It might be useful for later. You stay out of trouble.
and trust me, this is only the beginning of what Bentley can do. But that's about it for this one. Next time we'll take on another mission. See you guys then.